A little bit nervous, but I'm excited. Yeah, definitely. It's been a lot of anticipation, and it's finally here. Well, it's kind of humbling. It's just it's a perfect home for it. We're really excited, and yeah, I can't wait for an audience to see it. It's been a while. Well, we shot it towards the end of the summer, and then we were in post for most of the end of last year to a little bit towards in like February, and so and it was a pretty grueling process as far as, it was only about 6 to 8 months kind of thing, but it was a large part of our lives, and you kind of get lost, and you're kind of just in this bubble of this film kind of thing. So now finally we're kind of out and kind of up, out for air, so to speak. And so, yeah, it's kind of weird to be here because you think about it, when's the premiere and all this stuff and how it's going to happen and stuff, and the next thing you know, oh my God, maybe I had too many. I would say that just how fast we had to shoot it. It was a very, very short schedule, and we really didn't have, much time to rehearse and stuff, so we had to find a lot of stuff on the floor, and it was extremely hot. It was in the middle of like a heat wave kind of thing, and but it was insane, and it was amazing to work with all of this, amazing talent from all over the place, and some comedy legends like Mark and Dan Harmon and Kate and from Dana Gould to Taika to everybody and Maria Bamford. So yeah, it's been great. It's been great. You know what? Just being in New York, I really miss, LA's a bit of a different vibe. I like the city. I'm from Toronto. It's kind of similar. I miss buildings. I miss tall buildings. And I'm just really happy to be in New York actually for a small amount of time. And so I'm going to try to do as much as I can, go to as many restaurants as I can, see as many movies as I can, and just enjoy being here. Oh, I want to see Cargo. I think that's probably the one I want to see the most. And I also want to see some of the other films that they kind of like Scarface last night I missed, but the Schindler's List playing at the end of the week, and some of those films I really like to see. Well, Seven Stages has really, it's what in the film, with the cult, what they're going through, there's 7 stages to reaching eternal bliss. And so that's how we kind of broken up the chapters in the film, basically. And so we just thought it was kind of a natural title for it. It's just kind of, it's referential to what's going on in the film. The movie is about a couple from Ohio who moved to LA to kind of fulfill their dreams. And they end up finding an apartment that is just incredibly cheap. And but soon they find that these cultists keep breaking into their apartment to kill themselves in their bathtub because that's what the cult leader did 10 years ago. And with no other options, they kind of have to kind of get used to it, and they get kind of wrapped up into the cult. And then, and I just will leave it to that. I don't want to spoil too much, but I think that from production to production, you always do. And it's just, if anything, it's more reaffirming because some of the shooting schedule was so tight that you really can't, your back's against the wall, and you just have to really kind of trust your gut, trust your instinct, and you can't overthink things. And so you kind of get into this haze, and you don't know at the end of the day, so did I get all that, did I get all this? And then, so when you're watching the dailies, and you're in the editing room, and you have all the stuff that you wanted and everything. So I think stuff like that is kind of reaffirming that, you're working with good people, and just to trust and collaborate, and it all pays off in the end.